when you're being blitzed from all sides, dive bombers and torpedo bombers coming in. The bomb drops alongside of the ship. Doesn't hit the ship, but the spray that comes up from it soaks you. There's nowhere to move. You're at the gun. There's nowhere to run. At times you're frightened, I suppose, yes, yeah. There's good times and there's bad times. You think more of the good times than you do of the bad ones. The bad ones you don't want to know.
John Eskdale joined the Royal Marines at the height of the Second World War. After earning his Green Beret, he served aboard HMS Charybdis, a ship sunk off the Channel Islands by German torpedo boats. John spent 5 hours in the water on a Carly float before being rescued. Of the 533 crew, only 107 survived. Now, at 101, John remains closely connected to the Royal Marines community, sharing his experiences with the next generation.
I didn't really want to go into the Marines. I just wanted to get into any service, really. The Air Force wouldn't take me. The Army wouldn't take me.
Why did they say no?
Because I was underage. So I went to the Navy. And the sergeant said to me, he says, if you sign up for 12 years, I can get you in. So I signed up for 12 years.
Why were you so keen to join up, John?
Well, I'd been on the receiving end of one thing or another, blitzes and God knows what, and I thought it was time to fight back. And that's what I wanted to do. Didn't think I was going to get as much as I did, but...
In 1942, John joined the crew of HMS Charybdis, serving in the Mediterranean on the Malta convoys, and was involved in the invasion of Sicily in the summer of 1943. In October of that year, Charybdis was torpedoed near the Channel Isles, killing over 400 men.
I was just finishing a 24-hour watch, and I was ready to get my head down then. But I didn't get a chance because we went into action stations almost immediately. There was I on the gun, ready, just waiting for orders. Within 7 minutes of being hit, we were under. I lost all my gun crew. They were killed with a concussion. They were in the turret and I was outside.
What do you remember about being in the water, John?
Everything. No, I'll never forget it, really, unfortunately. Well, I don't know whether you've ever seen one of these Carly floats. They're made of cork and they've got netting, but they were death traps, really. I had over 50 men trying to get in and they kept on turning over. You couldn't see anybody. You couldn't recognize anybody. The only way you recognized anybody was by voice. Because we were all covered from head to foot in thick diesel oil. Some shouting. The boys, seamen, were shouting for their mother. Nothing you could do. Then you get somebody to join you and you try and hold him up for a while. Some said goodbye, cheerio. Others just let go. No, not a very nice thing to have to remember. The last hour was terrible. It was dawn just breaking and you see a rescue ship coming towards you. And it gets almost to you, and then it turns around and goes away again. That is one of the worst things I think I'll ever have in my life. The loss and the thought that I'm not going to get picked up suddenly hit me then. But she did that twice. And the third time she saw us, I was one of the last people to be picked up at 6:30 in the morning. I saw myself in the mirror. And I burst out laughing. All you could see was my eyes. All the rest was thick diesel oil, hair standing up. Took months for that oil to come out of the system.
You must consider yourself very lucky, John.
Oh, yeah, extremely lucky.
Since the 1970s, John has travelled to Guernsey each year to attend a memorial for all those lost on HMS Charybdis and HMS Limbourne.
We went out on the lifeboat through a Leith at sea, and immediately the waves catch the reef and the flowers all go their own way in the water. That was, to me, the bodies again, and the heads and the men gurgling in the water. No. Some things I don't really want to know and remember.
Why is it so important to you to go back, John?
Without the island and the islanders, we'd have never got together. Not only did we get the members together, but we got the families together. We had some marvellous times together, friendships, which unfortunately they ain't anymore, because they've all gone.
How does it make you feel to be the last one, John?
Rotten. It's not nice to see them all go.
At 101 years of age, John is still very active in the Royal Marines community, regularly attending events and inspiring the next generation.
The Royal Marines is a family. It's a big family, a happy family. You can be out in the street like now, and I've just got my Marine tie on, and somebody will say, "Hello, Royal." You know, then you're talking to a fellow Marine.
You're proud to have been a Marine?
Very proud.
And given all that you went through, John, would you do it all again?
If the need was there for us to do something, I would still go. I see ourselves virtually on a situation where we're very similar to what we were in 1937-39. People threatening us. We haven't got the might that we had in the old days. For instance, Churchill would never have put up with what we've put up with so far. He would have gone in there and sorted them out.
Now, the Veteran Foundation has been able to give away £30 million to over 500 different military charities here in the UK, and they can only do that because of people who play the Veterans Lottery. So that's members of the general public who contribute £10 a month to support veterans like you. What would you say to the players of the Veterans Lottery?
Thank you very much for all you do, for all the veterans. They need it. Yeah, please carry on. If you would like to help veterans like me, please play the Veterans Lottery.